Good morning. So the kits or baby bunnies are 14 days old today, and I wanted to make a little tutorial video on when your baby bunnies open their eyes. There's a condition that they can get that's called nesting box eye. And basically it's the start of an eye infection that happens once your baby bunnies open their eyes around day 10 to 12. These guys didn't open their eyes until I think yesterday. And once your babies open their eyes, they're more susceptible to just the fecal matter that's inside of the nesting box. They can get kind of a crustiness on the eye that prevents them from being able to open their eyes fully. So it's basically an eye infection, and it can cause baby bunnies to go blind. So you want to really stay on top of that and make sure that your kits don't have nesting box eye. So I'll show you a really simple way that we can combine some plant medicine, some herbalism, with caring for baby bunnies. And this little guy is really sweet. He's very wiggly, so let's see. You can see his eyes are open, or her eyes are open. We haven't sexed them, so we don't know. But they're so sweet, and their ears are open and their eyes are open. So right now on the farm, we have 9 little kits. And one way that I treat nesting box eye, we haven't really had any babies that have had nesting box eye. And I think it's because we use preventative measures to make sure they don't get it. And Calendula officinalis is a really wonderful plant that helps with the health of the eyes. As you all know, I'm a broom maker, and during the first year when I started making brooms, I was trying out this new cord. And broom making is a full body experience. So you use your whole body to really pull back on the string. And I was making brooms and I was home alone, and I pulled back on this new cord that I was using, and it snapped, and it whipped up and lashed me in my left eye, and it ripped my cornea. And so it was a pretty serious eye injury. And when I went to the hospital, I had this pulsating pain that I could feel in my brain. Because the optic nerve is connected to the brain, and it was some of the most intense, definitely eye pain that I've ever experienced. And because I was wearing contacts, thank goodness, when that happened, the contact actually protected my eye. I wasn't wearing safety glasses or anything like that I probably should have been wearing. I still don't wear safety goggles when I make brooms, but the contact actually prevented me from getting a more serious injury or a deeper rip in my cornea to where I would have had to have surgery. So I was happy to be having contacts on that day. And with that eye injury, I ended up making some calendula tea, just an infusion, a pretty weak infusion of calendula, and using that as eye drops. And that really helped to heal my eye, and I don't have any lasting damage from that eye injury. So because calendula is so good for the health of the eyes, it really nourishes and will prevent infection. And if there is some kind of injury, it will help to heal that in the eye. That's why I use calendula for the baby bunnies. It's totally safe to use for them. So I've made little weak tea of calendula. And in the next clip, I'll show you exactly what to look for, because some of the babies did have a little bit of crust on their eyes that I'm just going to use a washcloth and just clean it with the calendula tea. And it's not going to hurt them. It doesn't burn. It doesn't sting. It's actually really soothing. And if you wanted to, you could add a little bit of honey. Like if there were an infection in the eye, you could add a little bit of honey that would help to go in there and clear up that infection too. Just a tiny bit of honey goes a long way. All right, so let's go pull out the babies and clean their eyes. I'm gonna clean all of their eyes just to be safe. And then as an extra precaution, because it is day 14 and they've been in that same nest since the day they were born, I'm gonna clean out that nesting material because it has urine and fecal matter from both the mama when she goes in there to nurse the kits and from the kits themselves. So we'll clean out their nest, give them some fresh bedding, and clean their eyes. Here we go. Okay, so I have a basket that's full of some raw organic cotton that I'm gonna use to put the bunnies into, to put the kits into as they're done being cleaned. And my lovely assistant is going to hand me over one kit at a time, and we'll just check them out, make sure their eyes are open, their ears are open. It's a very overcasted day today, so it's perfect because if it's very sunny outside, then as soon as you pull them out, even if their eyes have opened, they're gonna shut their eyes because it's so sunny. So it's really the perfect weather to be cleaning baby bunny eyes. And I have just a little cotton washcloth and my calendula tea, which is not very strong. If it was really strong, it would be a much darker color. So I didn't add any honey to it because I don't suspect that any of the baby bunnies have an infection. This is really just preventative care. So we'll check them out. They're very super wiggly and awfully cute. So look at you. So this little kit has its eyes open. You can see no crustiness. You're so sweet. But we're just gonna do a little wash anyway. You know, with herbal medicine, we like to prevent problems. This is gonna be tricky. All right, let's see. Okay. So we want to prevent problems from happening. And he did have a little crustiness, but nothing that was sealing the eyes shut. Look, ears up, eyes open, wiggling, healthy, ready to go. Okay, that's one. We'll count them down to make sure we get all 9. Come here. Okay, number 2, eyes open. Any little fur from the nesting box, you just blow it off. Okay. All right. Oh. Doesn't want to open his eye now. Okay. And you can just gently kind of open the eye if it is sealed shut. Just use your fingers, be very gentle. Now its fur is all wet. Okay, eyes open, ears up, ears open. That's 2. Boop, boop, boop. They've got so much energy. Okay. And one way to calm a baby bunny down is, or any bunny, you just rub it right here between the ears. It's like the magic spot that's really calming and soothing for them. So if you want to calm them down, just rub them on top of the head like that. So sweet. Okay, eyes open. And it really only just takes a little dab of the tea. Okay, they don't really like that. Ears open, eyes open, whoop. Nose going. Oh, you're sleeping. This one's got a little bit of a lighter color. Oh, eyes open, little nose is going, smelling around. Oh, good job. All right, good to go, no crust. What was that? Was that 4? 1, 2, 3. Is that 4? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. Okay, see, this guy has a little bit, I mean, tiny, tiny bit of crust in the eye. It's very hard to see, but there's a little bit in the corner. Eyes are still open. And right now, we gave Wimberly, the mama, some snacks so that she's okay with us messing with her babies, so she doesn't get upset or scared. Okay. You were a little bit crusty, but we got you taken care of. Okay. Eyes open. So that was 5. Number 6. Oh, you're covered in mama's fur. It's a really sweet time when the kids open their eyes because they really start to explore their world. You know, up until now, their ears were sealed and their eyes were closed, so they were basically blind and deaf. And so it's a whole new world when they open up their eyes. Okay, let's see. All right. Ears really open, eyes open, nose is going, smelling around, figuring out its world. All right, that was 6. This is, oh, you're really awake. Number 7, eyes open, ears open. Are there 2 more? Okay. Okay. Ooh. Yep, here we go. Very alert. Ready to go. Number 8, right? Number 8. Oh, you're big. Woo, woo, woo. Very active. Eyes open, ears open. I don't want to drop you. Okay, be cool. You don't like that, huh? Okay. Okay. Oh. Hello. Okay, eyes open. Big bunny. Number 9. Oh, get Wimberly, she's gonna jump out. She probably, does she need more snacks? Oh. Okay, last one. This one has a little bit of crust in the corner, not bad, just like morning crust in the eye, just a little bit. Okay, okay. And on your nose, what happened to you? They don't like it when you start cleaning their face. Okay. Eyes open, ears open. All right, that was number 9. And they're all just kind of burrowing into me. Try to put my phone down. They're all just burrowing into this cotton. So they're all hidden because that's what rabbits do. They burrow. So let's now go over to their nesting box and clean out all of the nesting box. We've got some coastal hay over here. we have this whole bunch of coastal hay that we're gonna rebuild their nest with, and then we'll tuck them back in and let them continue to explore their world in the nesting box. All right, so here's Wimberly. We gave her a little pellet snack and some fresh grass, and she is having a little snack while we cleaned out the nesting box. And now we're just gonna replace it with fresh hay. Now we put the fresh coastal hay in the bottom of the nest, and let's check on the babies. Mama is all good. Babies are still in the basket. Oh, so cute. So let's put them back home. So we're just going to remove the cotton. And replace the bunnies into their nest one at a time. Because now their mama, she's like, where are my babies? All right, go ahead. And we put a good amount of coastal hay in there because bunnies burrow, and that's how they stay safe and protected out in the wild from predators. And all of these little kits, they'll initially start to explore in there. Look at them hopping around. They have a great social life. And then when they want to get really cozy, they'll start to burrow down. And Wimberly built her nest in the enclosed area of her tractor. And so they are very protected from any hawks or any other thing that might want to swoop down, owls that would swoop down and carry them off. So see, their eyes are open, they're nice and clean, their ears are open, and they're living their best little social bunny lives in there with their siblings. Is that all of them? Mm-hmm. Okay. And you can see they're just hopping right onto the back to start snuggling up to each other. That one's kind of exploring around. So now that their eyes and ears are open, they get to explore their space. Look. And every day they get bigger and bigger. So we'll check on them in a few days, but that is how you prevent and treat nesting box eye and make sure that your little kits are healthy and don't have any eye infections. If you like this video, hit like, share the video with your friends who are raising rabbits or who are interested in doing so. And if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for joining me here, and we'll see you later. Namaste.